What is up, guys? I'm gonna bring you a video that I got from inspiration from TJ Hunt and from Adam LZ, and I'm going to tell you 5 things I hate and 5 things I like about my car. The first thing I hate about my car is the ricer comments from either the friends of my friends or just people that see my car, because Hondas get a lot of crap for being ricers. That is the first thing I hate about it. The second thing that I hate about this car is the speed. It is a 4-cylinder stock Honda. All I have on it is an exhaust, which I'm going to talk about later, but that makes this car not fast. I think it's only at about 140 to 150-ish horsepower, so this car is not fast. I would like it to be faster. So that is the second thing I hate. The third thing I hate about this car is the paint. That's not per se this car, but I was doing some research prior to me doing this video, and this is a 2007 Civic, and this generation, which is the 8th generation Civic. I'm sorry if it's really windy, by the way. I can't tell right now, but it's super windy outside. But anyway, this Civic, what they called crow's feet, that's something the paint got, because this year they just did really crappy paint job, Honda did. So that's the third thing I hate about this, is the paint and how crappy the paint is and how bad it makes the car look. The fourth thing that I do not like about this car, it kind of goes along with the paint, the speed, and the ricer comments, is the coolness, or how cool this car is. There's not a lot of Honda fans out there, and Honda is kind of notorious for getting crap, because a lot of people like to do body kits to them that aren't necessarily the best looking. So like, this car is not necessarily a cool car, just depends on if you're a Honda fan, but that's the fourth thing I don't like about it. And the fifth and final thing that I do not like about this car is the trunk of this car. The only way that I can actually open the trunk is by holding down this little key that says trunk. There's no button underneath it. There's nothing that I can do to open the trunk besides I have to be either in the inside, pulling up a little thing, or have my key with me and holding down that button. I wish there was a thing that I could just lift the trunk open without the key or having to go inside. But I don't want this video to be all negative about my car, so I'm also going to tell you 5 things I love about this car. The first thing that I really love about this car is that the previous owner to me put an exhaust on this car. I do not know what type of exhaust it is or the brand it is, but I know that it is an exhaust nonetheless. And along with that, I really love the backfire in this. I'll give you guys an example right now of what the backfire is. But pretty much when I go to 3,700-ish RPMs and I let off the gas, the exhaust starts like sounding like it's shooting something. It's really cool, and that's the first thing I like about it. The second thing that I really love about this car is the seats. They're not like crazy like luxury or anything, but the bolstering on the side and on the bottom, I really like them. They are the exact same as the Civic SI seats, but on the Civic SI seats, on like your leg support right here, bolstering on the side of your legs extends a little farther on the SI seats, but these seats are pretty much Civic SI seats, and I really like that about this. The third thing that I like about this car is the shifter. It's a Honda, so it has really good shifters. Honda's very good at making shifters, and this you can totally do. The second part of why I like the shifter, anyone who has a manual car can do this, but I got a custom shift knob and a custom shift boot. I put that on there just so when I'm holding it, it's made of, I'm not really sure what it's made of, but it's not made of metal. So when you're holding it and when it's really cold, it doesn't freeze your hand. It's when it's really hot, it doesn't burn your hands. It's just an overall very good shifter. The fourth thing I like about this car is kind of the opposite of the fifth thing that I hate about this car. It's the space that the trunk has. When I fold down the back seats, I can extend the trunk even farther, and without it even being extended, it still is a pretty decent trunk space, I guess you can say. And that is the fourth thing that I love about this car. And the fifth and final thing that I love about this car is, since it is a 4-cylinder Honda, another opposite of why it's slow is it gets very good gas mileage. I am averaging about 26 to 30 miles per gallon right now, and I'm on winter tires. I actually need to change those up pretty soon before winter comes, because that kind of sounds stupid, but the tires, when it's really wet, I have pretty much no traction. But anyways, that's not what I'm talking about. The gas mileage on this car is good because it is a Honda, it is a Civic. Super small, super good, 4-cylinder, but yeah. So that wraps up the 5 things I hate and the 5 things I love about this car. So if you liked it, go down there, hit that like button, and if you are new to my channels, go down, hit that subscribe button, help me out if you like my videos. But thank you for watching, and peace out.